Hi, this is Colin at MississaugaGuitarLesson.com. Today we're going to be going over the guitar solo in Queen's We Will Rock You. When we first hear the guitar come in the song, it's just fading in the background of the last chorus. To do this, we just want to hold the 7th fret of the 5th string, give that a little bit of vibrato, and if you have got your amp turned up loudly enough, that might produce the feedback effect that we're hearing in the song. The solo really starts when we go to a power chord on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, hold that for 4 counts, and then we're going to move over to this riff here. What we're doing there is we're barring over the 2nd fret and the 2nd fret of the 3rd and 4th strings while hitting the open 5th string to create the A5 power chord. Then we're going down to a G on the 3rd fret of the 6th string and then back to our A5 chord. Then the next thing that we do is this sloppy left-hand mute or 3rd fret harmonic, just trying to make this ugly scratchy sound around there. We're doing 4 strums on that, starting with an up strum and then going back to the A5 power chord 2 times, back to G, back to A. So you got Alright, and that's all we're going to be doing over in that position. After that, we do a big slide going up 12 frets, jumping all the way up to the 14th fret of the guitar. So this is bringing us up a full octave, meaning we're going to be doing the same notes in this range, just in the higher octave. So we're still doing an A, and we're just going to extend it a little bit further, doing the 14th fret on the 4th, 3rd, and then also 2nd string, so we get this high A chord. Now, another thing that's going to be happening a lot over here is that we go in with a D chord by putting our 3rd finger on the 16th fret of the 4th string and our 2nd finger on the 15th fret of the 2nd string. So you got your A and you've got your D. You can hammer from A to D, or you could pull off from D down to A. And then he's going to use this a lot throughout the rest of the solo. When we first change our positions, we hit the A once, and then we do another time to hammer to D, and then we play the D and pull off back to A. Then we do the A 2 more times just by itself, and then we go to another hammering pulling off sequence where we do hammer, pull off, pull off, pull off. Alright, so you got and then after that, we just hit the 14th fret on the 2nd string by itself, and that's that little section there. The next thing that we're going to do sounds like this. Alright, in order to do that, we just want to start off on the 17th fret of the 1st string, do a pull off to the 15th fret, and then we're going to go down to the 14th fret on the 3rd string. Now you want to keep your finger on that 14th fret because we're going to come back to it a couple times. So you do the pull off, then the 3rd string, then we're going to bar to do the 14 on the 1st string, then we hit the 3rd string again, then we do the 17 on the 2nd string, then the 3rd string again, then we do the 15 on the 2nd string, pull off to 14, and then instead of coming to the 3rd string this time, we're going to go to the 16th fret of the 4th string, which sets us up to do that D chord again another time. And then he does that and does a little vibrato on that. So, and then we end this all off by going to the 14th fret of the 2nd string, to the 16th fret on the 3rd string, pulling off to the 14th fret. So, alright, and that's that phrase there. Our next one is going to go like this. Alright, when we want to do that, we're starting on the 17th fret of the 2nd string. We do that, we do a quick rest on it, then we do a pull off to the 14th fret, and then we want to just bar over so we can get the 14th fret on the 3rd string as well. Then we want to go back to the 17th fret, bend on it, then go to the 14th fret of the 1st string, back to the 17th, but we want to release that bend, so as we're bending up, hitting that 1st string, we're releasing the 17, so we can hit the released 17 on the 2nd string. We're going back to the 14th fret on the 2nd string, And then we're going over to our third string, starting with the 16th fret. You bend it once, then you want to catch that in the air so we don't actually hear the release on that. And then we play the released 16 and then down to 14. So you got 17 rest, pull off, 14 on the third string, bend, first string, 17, 14, 16, and that's what we're trying to get that little phrase to sound like. Now after that's over, we're going to go back to our motif, barring over the 14th fret for the A, and then hammering on for the D. So we're starting off by hitting the A, then we go to the D and do a pull off right away, and then do another pull off, and then we hit the A 2 more times. The second time we want to do a rake up on the A, so we want to just slowly graze up the strings to hear them all played through individually like that. So you got, okay. So that's the first phrase of that. Now there's going to be a similar phrase to that that'll be repeated, and it starts like this. Starts the same way. We hit the A, we go to the D chord, do 2 pull-offs. We hit the A. I'm trying to hit kind of the high part of A and then the low part of A. And then I'm going up to the 16th fret on the 4th string, just that one, hitting just the lower portion of the chord, and then hitting the full A again. So you're going, and then we just do a hard rest after that. Okay, and it's this version of the riff that we're going to repeat. It's going to repeat itself 3 times at the end, each time resting and then coming back in. So and that's how we end off the solo. If you enjoyed this video, please like or subscribe or leave a comment below. If you'd be interested in taking lessons with me, I am available for one-on-one Skype classes. You can get in contact with me by visiting my website listed in the description below, where I'll also be leaving a link for the tablature for the song we just went over. Take care.